Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new video. It's the same day as the previous episode, but because of the fact that tomorrow I'm gonna work very long shift, extremely long, like 15 hours, I want to record today, and gonna have a drink from Paddy the Buddy. No sponsors yet, but you might know by now that I'm not a morning person, and it's not morning, so let's hope for a good opponent. 1324. And we get the white pieces. We're gonna go for Queen Pawns opening, so develop the knight, why not? See what my opponent is doing, probably a London, and we might mimic him. Alright, so symmetrical. How should I go about this? I don't wanna take out the bishop yet. Let me do a quiet move. Don't wanna take out the bishop yet because I'm not pinning the knight. Hopefully, I will be more focused now. I definitely do feel better than most mornings. Usually, I record in the morning, so all right. He goes for fianchetto and short castle. How do we punish that? Do we go h4 and go bananas, or we play solid? Tough, tough, very tough. Okay, bishop out. He can target my bishop. Maybe I'll do another quiet move. I already misplayed this, to be honest. But I think we can get out the bishop now. Now if he attacks me, I can retreat all the way back. Can get out the other bishop. Castle long, short. Probably it's wise to castle short. We got the pyramid of pawns. Wow, a6. Not even threatening to go there. Is he preparing b5? Good question. Good question. Bishop e2, bishop d3, bishop d is like staring to to nothingness. Hmm. Ah, I really don't want to play. Really don't want to play this. Um, here. Hmm. Oh, it's not really a good idea because no. Let me play. Don't want him to fork me or anything. Just 2 episodes ago, I've done the same thing. I forked him right here, knight and the bishop. And I think we're safe to castle. I could delay castling because he... Actually, I don't know. He doesn't have any threats, so I might delay castling, actually. And if we can get rook a to c1, that would be pretty good as well. Now he can't just jump with the knight because I capture back and retreat. Okay, so he's trying to fianchetto the other bishop. I don't really like that because I was thinking I might make a break on c4, but so far no threat. Maybe rook f to e1 first. Prepare to push at some point. Rook a to c1 is still playable, I think. And I think I do have a good position, but so does my opponent. Okay, let's just copy him, why not? Probably he's going for fianchetto now. The knight is kind of stuck, but now that I look at it, he's preparing e5. On e5, I think I'm just gonna take. Might not be ideal, much of a choice. E5 is coming. So e5, take, take. No, he's gonna move the knight. He's gonna move the knight first. He's gonna move the knight. Gonna drop the bishop. Probably he's gonna strike with e5, but we'll see. Probably I'm still gonna take. Don't have enough time to play rook a to c1. So, okay. Most certainly, he's gonna attack my bishop with the knight and push e5. I'm fairly certain. Move 11. Very solid so far. And he goes back. I'm so happy to see that. But still, he's preparing to push. So, can we push first? Push, takes, and he has all sorts of discoveries. Now I wish was on b3. Is it too late to play? d3, e5, takes. It's just too late. Probably I'm just gonna drop back for now and let him break. And we're gonna trade a lot of pieces and we'll go from there. At the end, b2 is gonna be weak, but that's fine. Computer hates this move so much, but I love it. That was to be expected, wasn't it? We can take once with the bishop, actually. When he captures, we can probably attack with the knight. I'm not too sure. Let's capture first. And I'm gonna capture twice. Most certainly, one of the knights will go out. Gonna take back. He's gonna take. I might move my other knight f3 to attack. If he captures, I capture, and we should be right. Right. I think I can add another attacker. So I can add another attacker. If he takes, I have two attackers here, but he has two defenders as well. But the diagonal is really strong. His rook here is stopped by the pawn. Does he have any other like weird moves? I don't know. Doesn't have this beautiful fork. He can just push, I guess. Probably I'm just gonna capture, so I think we should be all right. Hmm. Got two attackers, two defenders. If he trades, I'm gonna be very happy, I think. And we can start targeting the weaknesses afterwards. All right, queen to f6, I think is not a bad idea. c5, I think is not a bad idea. Rook a to b8. I'll try to keep my bishops though. I don't think I want to capture his knight first. But it's not easy. The bottom line is that it's not easy. His bishop is a bit weak. Queen b3, followed by a4. Okay, he's all right. So he wants to move the queen now, I'm assuming. I don't want to take. If he takes, I'm gonna take with the bishop, and I'll be pretty happy with that. So is this queen to d3? Is there any drawback to this move? I don't see any immediate problem. Rook c to d1 could be a move as well. A preparatory move, but most likely he's gonna get his queen out, to be honest. If he gets his queen out, though, I can capture his knight. Okay, bishop's now protected. So, I'm seeing something now. If we move the knight and push, hmm, problem is if I push, problem is if I push, my e-pawn is weak. Hmm. Let's say he moves his knight, I'm gonna keep pushing and attack him. Then my king will be very, very vulnerable. Not too sure. Let's start with the rook, maybe. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. So yeah, this doesn't really work. So that's gonna be for long term. Okay. Okay, I think now I can take. Can I not? Okay, now I can take because I guess he can capture with the rook, but am I gonna be afraid of that? I'm not sure. Let's go for it anyway. Let's not waste time. But he's gonna have to lose a rook, I guess. Although he's gonna get activity. No more bishop pair. Shouldn't be problem, really. Oh, I wish I had another dark squared bishop now. Look at this diagonal. Insane. Maybe we'll start with, yeah, bishop f3. I think is very playable. And queen to c2, maybe. Where do I want my queen? From here, it doesn't really have a lot of squares, so maybe b4. Then I can go multiple squares. I can even simplify. I think queen to b4 would be a nice move, but what is he gonna play? That's the question. He can't push, so we just stay. All right, very, very ambitious move. He's got nothing to lose now, so that makes sense. I think we can still go with one, but if here and here, I'm just taking the pawn. Okay, let's not waste time. the queen will have to do some defense right now. A2 is very weak. His queen side is very powerful, but it's blocked by pawns at the moment, so I think I can abandon that for now. I'm gonna offer him a queen trade. So he's gonna have to retreat with the queen unless he wants to trade queens. He does have the bishop pair, so it's not clear. It's not completely lost. Okay, I think I'm happy with trading queens, to be honest. We can trade queens, or I can play queen to g5, ideas of taking a pawn. Can move the king, I guess. Let me think. Let me think. I think I will want to trade and push. If he pushes, I'm gonna take. If he takes, I'm more than happy to take. So he does have two monster bishops. Maybe I shouldn't open the position, but I'm not too sure. Let's just trade queens first. We can even go for g4, actually. G4, but he can push. That's not really ideal. So I think e4 makes the most sense at the moment. Um, so let's just do it. Actually, if he takes, I can even take his bishop, but then I lose a pawn and a bishop, and I ruin my pawn structure. Um, if he pushes, though, he might play rook d8, bishop anyway. Or with the rook and double up. Actually, that idea. So I think I'm very happy to take. If he takes, I'm gonna take. He's gonna open the position, but it's not a problem. Yep, I'm more than happy to take. If he takes, I can take. If he takes, I can take. If he pushes, doesn't make sense, but I can take. So if he takes, all right, we can even take once again, threatening his bishop, his other bishop, and if he takes, I can take, promotes. I'm gonna take him. So take, promote, take. Safest is to just capture back. Because if he takes, I'm gonna take. At the end, I'm attacking his bishop with a tempo. He doesn't have time to infiltrate. And I do have two rooks. Um, I want to capture so badly. Takes. takes, promote, takes, push. Just gonna block actually. So takes here, here. I'm gonna go for it. It's crazy, but I'm gonna go for it. If he actually takes, that's the best. If he takes, promote, doesn't work. His bishop's under attack, the other bishop's under attack. His pawn can advance, but I can just recapture. However, if he takes, takes, uh-oh, that's it's a bit of a trouble. I think if he takes back with the bishop, I'll have to recapture the pawn. Here, here, here. Oh, I don't think that works. Take, because the promotion square is light square, so I'm gonna take. He takes back, I'm gonna take. And if he promotes, I'm gonna just capture. Pawn is protected, bishop's under attack. He can try to defend the pawn, I guess. But at some point, I can maybe deliver a check. So, anyways, he resigns. Zero blunders, zero mistakes, zero misses. Let's do a full game analysis. And um, yeah, just I'll be back in a second. Okay, I think we're back in business. So the analysis is back. This is the graph. So 90% accuracy against 80. He had one blunder. Not sure which one is that. I had zero blunders, zero misses, zero mistakes, three inaccuracies, just three book moves, 10 best moves, no brilliance, but just a solid game overall. Even my opponent didn't play bad at all. Um, five inaccuracies, okay, not ideal, but he just had one blunder, and I'm not sure which one is that. Probably moving the queen, and when I captured the knight, allowing me to pick up a rook. See, so queen pawns opening, symmetrical variation. H3 is the best move. You gotta be kidding me. That's just incredible. Sec Second best move out of book moves. That's unheard of. But wow, he finds the best move again. Now the computer likes my signature move. Insane. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. So I think they updated the computer after I complained. I'm sure that's what happened. Um, anyways, he plays a6. Excellent. I play bishop e2. Best move. I was debating hard in playing bishop to d3, but I don't remember why, but for some reason I didn't like something. I think it's this push. At some point, not right away. So, anyways, best move, excellent move, castling. Obviously, computer wants me to castle, but I just got my other knight out because I didn't see any immediate threat by my opponent. So now I castled. I could have played a4, Not a bad move at all, but what happens after here and here? Okay, computer wants rook to c1. That's the problem because probably I would have taken, which is not good for me. And okay, that's interesting. Very, very okay. But then he can take back with the rook. Anyways, that didn't happen. Rook e1 is an inaccuracy, apparently, because a4 would have been best. Another inaccuracy, computer screaming a4. This is a best move, but I felt like it was a bit strange. Now I do play bishop h2, which is just good, but the computer screams a4. Now he strikes with e4, best move. I capture. Computer wants to move the knight for some reason. Let's find out. Here. I can just go back. And then I really don't like this position, so yeah, I don't like this at all. Don't want to give him space like that. So anyways, I take, he takes, I take, which is not the best because a4, it's been the best move for the past 10 moves. He captures back, and now I play the best move again. And I really liked this move a lot. He pushes a pawn, trying to blockade the queen side. All pawns on white's light squares and with the bishop defending. Um, Here I was debating. I chose to move the queen. Peter wants to take, but after take, rook takes. What's the kicker? Of course, the kicker is a4. Well, again, I just don't like this position. Um, Anyways, he moves the rook to protect the bishop. It's not that bad. Problem is that he lined up with my bishop on the diagonal. So, computer wants the other rook. Makes sense. And now, indeed, this is the blunder. Why is a blunder? Because, oh, I could have actually taken with the bishop. But, oh, actually, I'm straight up forking his rook and queen. Oh, that's true. But I want a rook anyway. Um, wow, that's actually better. That makes sense. But don't we end up kind of in the same position? Instead, I took, he takes, I take. We end up in this, it transposes into the same position, you know, so it's not really a problem. And wow, bishop out, slightly improving, freeing up the rook is the best move. H5 is just good. Queen is just good. Um, right, I didn't want to push in this position. I didn't want to really open the diagonals for his bishop pair. I was looking to trade queens, of course. Computer wants queen to d4. Probably the same intention of exchanging queens. He goes back. I take, trade queens. And now e4. Now I like the position. I chose to take um, e to d. Computer wants the other one. Interesting. Well, How does that make sense? This could have been a continuation, which, to be honest, I don't like. So I'm very, very happy with my decision. Taking is an inaccuracy, and wow, the take c6 is the best. He takes back. I mean, he takes the pawn. If he pushes, let's see, I can just take the other bishop because promotion square is covered. Um, so he takes the pawn, but again, I follow with the best move. He cannot take because I take him. Promotion square is light squared. I do have light square bishop. He has dark squared bishop. So I don't know how he could have saved this game. After some moves, yeah, he's gonna have to go back and probably I win that pawn and at some point deliver a check and promote. Maybe he moves the king, but still I have two rooks. So the game was pretty much over. Plus 11 advantage. It was a very, very nice game. Very tactical, very um, solid position. So I think I redeemed myself after the previous performance of 65%. Just awful. So 90%, that's solid. And I think we are at the peak again. 1274, our peak rating. And yeah, that is that. Okay, make sure you check the playlist if you want more content. And we might reach 1300 before expecting date. You know what I mean? So that's something to look forward to. After which is gonna get increasingly hard, of course, but I'll continue to study and train the Sicilian defense and maybe some Benoni, um, and maybe Danish gambit playing as white. I'm gonna think about it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow. And that's about it for today. Bye bye. Cha cha.